They want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, yeah, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New Orleans Saints. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action here with Shuck. Blitz coming and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing, Shuck. There's Chris Olave. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. 3rd down, Shuck from the gun. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devon Valen, 41 yards. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Allen going to audible to a different look. Now a give running right. It's Cook. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Bills' first down.
Again, it's Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
The Saints' 40-yard line.
Here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills' first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
15 more yards.
And now they'll shift things around.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Allen again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 and the 19. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
And goal.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
To throw is Shuck. To the right side, he's got Vele. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Here's Shuck. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 28-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now Shuck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and goal.
Shuck now to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Shuck will throw on 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been in a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devon Bailey with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Saints take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
Saints 14.
That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 74 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talking about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now if they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the game. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
At Raiders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the... And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle. Second down and 8.
25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Completes it to Coleman.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And we're at the 41, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Throwing now is Allen. That's taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Bills first down.
Allen. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing, Shuck. He's got a man, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. For the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen going to throw. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Allen going to change the look here.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bills first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Demario Davis there on the stop. This is second and 8. Not liking the look. That changed the play.
The Saints 16-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man is tipped in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Saints, first down.
They'll look to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Hook made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
27-yard line.
Ready to go for their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Finding room at midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Allen off the play fake. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. Allen going to run with it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down.
Third and 6.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that'll be caught. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to break free after the catch.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11. At at the 27-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third manageable with that run.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
319!
Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here comes second down.
Round 80!
Allen. And he fires one incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
To throw is Allen. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown.
Curtis Samuel, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Saints 14. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! 72!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
Now they'll audible to something else. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's complete. Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards.
Here's 1st down.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try to get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That'll be caught by Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Chris Olave.
certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
7-yard loss.
Ed Oliver that time, the one to get in there and bring it down. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game.
So rare to see any quarterback